So he did it and it was like the last day of school. I think that last day of school was a good day. So we come home, my sister and I, and of course, he says my name and he says hi. I walk right past him and go to my room. He's out there having a whole fit. Oh, you disrespectful, da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, well. I know I was going to get into it. I did not care. Because this time I was going to stand up for myself. And me thinking, because this is my mom, she's going to sit here and, going to take my side for it. Because y'all already know this is not me. I'm very respectful. I respect my elders. I do what y'all tell me to do. But if y'all see me acting like this, I know I'm not in the wrong. So my mom comes home. He's going off on my mom, saying hi, disrespect. First of all, I'm getting off topic now. This is why it's very important for your kids to like who your spouse is, because at the end of the day, you sitting here screaming and yelling about respect. One, you don't treat us like your kids. That's why I refuse to say he was a stepdad or anything, because one, you couldn't even be a stepdad. You were just a whole stranger that stayed in our house for years. That's why he belonged to my mom. He was my mom's husband. There was no kin to us. There was no kin to us, because you already made us feel like you didn't want us there, even though we were here and you knew we were here before you. And then you would make us feel like we were a nuisance to you, even though we were good kids. We didn't talk back. All we did was really just be kids. We tried to be kids. That's it. And here you try. And then you would get us in trouble on purpose. What respect are you looking for? What respect are you looking for? I don't understand it. You can't scream you deserved respect. One, you're not the man of the house, because my mom is still struggling to pay bills. Two, you're treating us like, and you're supposed to be stepping in the role of being a father. That's what a stepfather is. It's to replace that father figure, and you're a stranger still. So when my mom, getting back to the story, so my mom comes already. She tells me to come out. Oh, he's saying you haven't been saying hi to him. You're being disrespectful. And I said, yeah, he's been doing that to us. Every single time we come home from school, we see him, we'll greet him, and he don't say nothing back. Now he want to say I'm lying in front of my mom. I said, I'm not lying. You can ask my sister. You can ask my brother. He does that to us all the time. He does that. This is how I'm telling my mom. Mind you, my mom speaks Creole, and we're answering her in English because, like, my mom worked. So she never forced us to sit there and learn Creole like that, because she didn't have that time. And especially when we moved there, she didn't even have a car, so she was taking the bus from work to work. And mind you, this man drove a taxi. So she gets mad because of the way I'm talking to her. So she takes like an extension cord and just whop, whop, whop. I got up and I just ran out into the front yard, because I'm like, you're not going to hit me when I'm telling the truth. I'm literally telling you the truth. This man is lying on me, and here you going to take his side? Like, I was pissed. I wanted to run away so bad, but I had nowhere to go. I didn't know how to run away. I don't know how to run away. I know I wanted to get out of that house. So they called my mom's brother, my uncle. I think we had, by that time, that was like our third time seeing him. So he comes and tried to de-escalate the situation. So, of course, that's when I come in or whatever. And you could tell my uncle really didn't want to be there, but because they're making a whole big deal about it, he was there. He didn't really want to be there. You could tell. So he's like, they're like really just tearing me down. She's disrespectful, or she's talking, or she's just be talking out of the way. She'd be just disrespectful, all this other stuff. So I'm like, so he asked me, I'm like, no, because every time we come from school, we say hi to him. We be respectful. It's him. He don't say hi. I'm tired of saying hello. That's not respect. Oh, you see how fresh she is? Oh, she's a child. She shouldn't. But my uncle was like, but he's still like your dad, or something. He said something of like, you still need to respect him as though he was your dad. And I told him I was like, he's not my dad. He's not even a man. He's not even, my mom's still can't even pay everything here. And then that's when they went off. They was like, oh, you see what I'm talking about? And I told y'all, like, I tell the truth. I tell the truth. Especially when I'm mad about yourself. I will tell you about yourself. And he was like, okay. Really, that's nothing. You know, you're a child. I was like, but it's not fair. That's not fair. That's all I kept saying. That's not fair. And then he was like, okay. So he told me to go in the room and he started talking to them. So it was real late at nighttime and I was thirsty. So I came out the room. By this time, it's late. It's like 11 o'clock at nighttime or something. My mom had to have been waiting for me. She had to be waiting for me. Because as soon as I went into the kitchen, got me a cup, she attacked me. Like, we was, like I was some girl on the street that she been wanting to whoop. And at first, like, I was letting her get her licks or whatever, because at the end of the day, I'm not hitting my mom back. That's my mom. But in my head, I was like, are you really beating me like this because of this man? And here I am telling you the truth, and you're beating me because of this man? It got to the point where she ended up like doing something like that to my neck or whatever. Oh, I started hitting back. I sure did. You mean to tell me you about to literally put me in the hospital because I told you the truth about this dude that was sitting here lying on me? And when I did shadow work, remembering that was like, damn, if this man really was raping me, molesting me, you wouldn't have believed me. So guess who comes break up the fight? Her husband. Oh, you can't be doing that to her. Like, they're going to be the cop. Of course, because we stayed in a whole white neighborhood. So, of course, like, are you crazy? My mom was cursing me out like I was some chick on the street, like that slept with her man. Like, really going off on me. And I couldn't understand that. But mind you, of course, Haitians, she was telling my whole family that I'm the one that attacked her, that I'm the one that was being disrespectful and all of this nonsense. I didn't ask my mom for nothing for that whole, the only time we ended up starting to talk, because I started 8th grade and we needed school supplies and stuff like that. And mind you, back then, our summers was like 4 weeks long. We would get out at the beginning of June and wouldn't go back until August. Like, so that was almost 2 months we would go back to school.